Appreciate you hitting the button. Welcome to the How to Hustle podcast with Hype. This is episode 116. You follow me on Instagram and Twitter at I am Hype. It's HYMPE. It's Hype. It's not Hype. I'm not geeked up. I messed up the audio last week, y'all, with the number situation, but that's why 115 was in the exclamation in the description. But, players fuck up sometime. Special guest in the building, my bro in the building. Introduce yourself to the audience, bro.
What's going on? This is Uncle Ron Slaughter, man. South Leon, sitting back, relaxing, Don't give a fuck about nothing because why fuck being modest? Just speak the truth, not your truth.
Copy that. Now, time for the rundown. Custom Hustle World on Instagram. It's Custom Hustle Co. on Twitter. That's my clothing line. We do custom jerseys, custom jackets, custom sneaks, football, basketball, baseball, hockey, and now, yes, we have the soccer jerseys in. Okay, we got the Custom Hustle shorts, the sweatsuits, we got the t-shirts, however you need it, and also the flip-flops. The flip-flops are in now too. And by the time this one comes out, the CH3s will be available. That will be the third version of the sneaks. The CH3s will be available by the time this episode comes out. So you get at me at Custom Hustle World, Custom Hustle Co. on Twitter, Custom Hustle World on Instagram. And we got it all for you over there. You know what I'm saying? However you need it, we got it. H2H Cleaning. That's at H2H Cleaning only. Roof and plumbing, flooring, HVAC, cleanups, cleanouts, remodeling, however you need them situations. You need it clean, cut, sliced or diced. We can make sure all of that gets handled over there. H2H Cleaning. That's Instagram only. Episode 116 though, featuring my bro Sleaze.
What
If
up,
y'all
baby?
notice, me and Sleaze, the first thing we did that we got paid for, me and Sleaze did together. So we became paid talent and professionals together. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
We did the For My People joint down at the brewery with Cat. Shouts out to Cat. And you know what I'm saying? We cooked the joint. We walked in and knew what to expect. It was it was all white people in the joint, and it was called For My People. We looked at each other, Sleaze said, I need a drink. I said, we gonna kill this shit.
First paycheck for a podcast.
Hey, we smashed the joint though. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to my man Sleaze. I always tell niggas paid talent. Sleaze, me and Sleaze together became paid talent together. So
Indeed.
bro is my bro heavy in his political situations and all of that inside the city. So this is what we doing this week. If you ran a city, you get to come up with three things that are either classes you're gonna put into a school, laws you want to change, or any of those types of things. Give me your first thing that you're changing. We always start with the guest here on the How to Hustle podcast, Ryan. Go ahead, Sleaze.
Well, since me looking at everything from the political side now, and then the second thing from a parent point of side, I'm gonna say like the first thing you have to change is, all the activities that we have going on in the school that we know is not right. I mean, we had to bring back the foundation of us as the people, the parents, making these decisions for our kids, starting with lunch, breakfast. You understand? The nutrition that we need already to get the mind working. That's the first thing. Again,
So what
the
you're
thing
saying we need better. Wait, so you're saying you need to get better foods in the school?
better food, better program. Because again, the program is the nutrition that the kids take. And if you look at it right now, they're taking a lot of things out now and just giving us a bunch of clone shit that's made inside laboratories. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole thing. When everything we used to eat used to come from the ground. You know what I mean? Mother Nature broke from the earth. You understand? Soil and all that. So now we're getting things without no seeds in it. So man, it cannot reproduce nothing. You understand? So now you got us like the human beings. You're trying not to reproduce. You don't want to reproduce because why? That's your agenda. So again, for us to get better amongst our people, these are the things that we need, not what nobody else need, because we got to help ourselves first.
So I got one for schools too. Um, and I said this on an episode before where we talked about like we need to have the academy that's called Real Life because yeah, it's cool to learn your social studies, your history, your math, your science, and all of that, but you got to teach a course of real life. You got to teach like 11th, 12th grade when they're about to be 18 or already 18 and they start to vote. Like excuse me, how to vote. What are the different elections and all of that? Like, what are the different things mean? Not have everybody walking around too much your vote don't matter. Because if everybody doesn't vote don't matter, then what's the point of voting? When you got people voting for an orangutan for president and shit like that, we gotta change that. So you got to put that in to the classroom to teach them that. You got to teach them money management. You got to teach them how to run a business. You got to teach them how to balance this checkbook. You got to teach them real life things, real life skills, real life shit that's going to happen and occur in there every day once they become that young adult. Teach them why you don't burn your credit card out as soon as you get to college and you just bang straight through that $400 or $500 limit that you got, and how owing Sprint $35 for 12 years will fuck your credit up. Like,
Fact.
if you become a mid-30s trying to get a house, or late 20s trying to buy a house, but you said fuck Sprint when you was 19, and now you still can't do that. So you need to teach those things that are going to be like the real life situations, that are far more important than just another year of history, another year of science, unless it is that you want to be a history buff or a scientist, or I ain't gonna say math. Read, write, count is the ones that you always need, but the rest of them are kind of they all should be electives instead of making a matrix. So we need to have a academy of, instead of having these frivolous academies that got names that mean nothing, like VIP. What the fuck is VIP? What does VIP teach you? VIP never taught anything. Excuse me. VIP never taught nothing that was VIP. Like, humanities was the joint that I was in 12th grade, like all through high school. Never taught us anything about being a fucking humanitarian or nothing. Like, so we got to get rid of those different things, unless you go to a vocational school where they're teaching you shop or those type of trades and shit. We got to
But
get
it's
real
so
life in school.
but it's so funny that you said that. Like, what do it mean? Like VIP, right? What do it mean? It don't mean nothing. Just the name of a school, right? But we get stuck
No,
on
not
that.
even the school. No, hey, bro, it ain't even a school. It's just like an academy inside the school will be called
Mhm.
VIP, meaning nothing.
No, I get what you're saying though. It means nothing though, right? But we're gonna use it as a name though. It's just a name of something inside of a school. It's a name of a school. You understand? And why I say that? Because why? Like LeBron James. LeBron James School. It's not his school. It's just a name on it, right? Because why? It's still in the public school, but look how much now it's here to distract us now. Because why? His eighth grade kids did not pass the math exam in the last 3 years. But it's LeBron James School, and it's not. And this would distract us because wow, it's not a school, but we gotta hear y'all keep saying and putting it on LeBron James because he's the face of the NBA. You understand what I'm saying to you? John Bartram High School is a high school. It's a name of a man. Do we hear about John Bartram? No. It's like it's water under the dam, bro. That shit be in front of us just to distract us, bro. This is why I go back to that again, that the parents got to be the one to speak up. You understand? Like our people, because again, certain things distract us so long that when we wake up, the show is over, bro. We got Barack Obama for 8 years. The show is over. Look where we at now.
I mean, now we kind of, now we kind of, we was just there. Me and my sister was just talking about this. She was talking about the price of just seasonings. And I'm like, the price of everything is just retarded now, but that's just the, we can blame everything on due to COVID, due to COVID, due to COVID. And shit, that was 3 years ago. But let's stay on course because I don't want to kill my second drink by going too far here. What's
Yeah.
your second joint? What's the next joint that we need to adjust
Well, next one
or
would
need
be,
to next
your mayor.
change?
Your mayor. You understand? Your mayor. Your mayor had to be a strong person that could speak individual for itself and understand to help his people again need and make them decision without having his hands tied for over somebody for putting him in position. Because without that right there, we're still in that in between part. After 4 or 8 years, what we left with, nothing, another smoke screen. So that'd be the next thing you had to do.
My next joint would be inflation. If we recognize that inflation is at a all-time high or 20-year, 40-year, 50-year high, then we need to inflate the paychecks too. We can't get blood from a stone. You can't tell me that everything costs more, but I'm not gonna make a quarter more. Magic Johnson making $3 million in 1984 was like astronomical money, but the dude on the end of the bench who's never playing now and is making $3 million. The money had to be changed. Like the dude who's making the most in the league now is not making $3 million because of the inflation, because they had to adjust the price. If the price of everything else goes up, the price that we're now paying people has to go up. And because money is something that we are physically making, there's no way we got $1 billion in the lottery and we can't find a way to make some more money to pay people more money. Like that doesn't equate for me. That doesn't make sense to me. It don't make sense that you can be in debt and owing money when you physically make the money. Like that doesn't make sense to me. So we need to adjust, fix, and tackle that one right there. If inflation hits everything, inflation needs to hit the paychecks too.
So basically, it's like we see the money there because you just brought up there's $1 billion in the Powerball in the lottery, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what
Where
are
y'all
we
get that? Where y'all get that billion from? If we ain't got no money,
from
like,
from the people, right? That understand that inflation's going up, their paycheck not going up, right? Won't we just stop for a whole week and stop buying everything? Stop driving, putting gas in our car, and let them know that we know y'all got the money. It ain't no smoke screen because why? Again, we see a lottery ticket for $1 billion when you know only one person can hit that, and you get struck by lightning probably 18,000 times before you hit the Powerball. You understand? So it's like we got to make that stop first, us as a whole, not just a couple of million as a whole. Because why not? We're going to keep raising it up and not raise your paycheck up because we
well,
don't see
now
nothing.
see now I know you know this because you know what I'm saying, you all here from the city. Like back in the day, that was what they did was, oh, all right, it costs this much to get on the bus. Ain't nobody getting on the bus. Everybody's walking to work now. It costs this much to do whatever. We're just not doing it. Like you're just not telling us that this is what it is. But everybody was on it. And the problem with now is we too individualized. Everybody thinks whatever they have going on is all that matters in the world. Nobody thinks about the whole. Nobody thinks about community. Everybody thinks about self. That's the problem that we had, and that's how we ended up in these situations. But back then, yeah, it was like, all right, nobody's driving. All right, nobody's catching the bus. All right, nobody's going to that store. And that's how things changed.
And you got to look at that, right? On that standpoint, we had word of mouth back then. You had to come out into the world and know somebody to tell you that good type of information. Now you have this word of AI now. It's right in your hand. And we really had to think about the shit that people do. We look at more bad shit get pushed out than good shit. And we know it's bad shit, but we constantly see it over and over. You understand? So to make that stand right there to say, okay, we're just going to stop and drop everything and don't spend no money, it would not happen because, look, when we had COVID, everybody stayed the fuck in. We got motherfuckers still going to the strip club. You understand? Like, you can tell us one day we're going to stop and crash the economy, right? From 12 o'clock in the morning to 12 o'clock at night, 24 hours. And we might get to that 11:59. One
Somebody gonna do
motherfucker gonna
something.
pick up
Yeah,
his phone
exactly.
and say, I'm gonna order me a watch. It ain't gonna hurt nothing.
But see that's the stuff that I'm talking about though, right there. People be doing like I'm gonna do it just so people can see that I did it. Like stupid
How
shit.
fast to do dumb shit, exactly. Not
Yeah.
smart shit. It's faster to do dumb shit, faster than you can do smart shit.
Yeah, because then I could post it on Instagram to show everybody that I bought it, that I did it, that I was the dummy, that I was the one. Because then that makes me special and I get 100 likes. And that's here today, going tomorrow. Don't matter then.
And I always say this right here. Just listen to the music, bro. My booty hole brown, right? And then go back to self-destruction, headed for self-destruction. Right now, we're in self-destruction right now, and we can't hear that, but we're here, my booty hole brown all day long. And we know we're in fucking self-destruction right now.
The sad part is most of us don't know. That's the sad part. Is everybody don't recognize that's what the situation is, that you're doing some shit that's going to lead us to a bad way, because we're in a bad way already. Fuck leading us to a bad way. We're there already. We're here.
Yeah.
We've arrived at our destination. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
GPS is off now.
Yeah.
What's your third joint?
My third one would be like, man, me basically, man, I wish I could save everyone. That's it. Wish I could save everyone, meaning that you can't. So at the end of the day, it gotta come like a forest fire. You let it burn out, or it's like cancer. You got to cut it out.
See, Save Everybody was always my joint. I always wanted to. I always look at everything like I got to protect us all. I got to do what's best for us. I got to make sure. I got to make sure we win. And we're in that same vein. Realize that everybody don't want to win. Everybody don't want to go. Everybody ain't gonna get it. So you be beating your head against the wall for nothing, because some people is even frivolous to try to get to go because they content with what they got and where they at and all of that. So all you doing is dragging them to just against their will because they don't want that shit. They don't see that shit. They don't understand that shit. My third joint would be I bet I don't know what's up with my throat today, y'all. My third joint would be something as simple as this. When the store has 47 aisles, it is now a rule that you cannot have three of these aisles running. Why do we have 47 aisles if we got three of them open? Why do we have all of this construction that we did in this goddamn store for none of these lanes to be open? If you have the lanes, you have to have physical people there to work these lanes, to occupy these lanes. This is a basic joint that will instantly helps the economy because now you got an extra 5, 12 people with jobs, and it makes it more efficient for people to get the fuck out of the store. People are less frustrated that they haven't had to stand in this line in this aisle forever. This is a very easy fix. We don't need 28 hours if we don't have 28 people to work these joints. We can't have 28 hours if we got three people working this job. Why is this happening everywhere? Again, they'll hit you with the due to COVID, such and such, such and such, but they've been doing this shit forever.
Uh, we see how this is going now with that COVID. Everything that had to do with COVID, it's down the road and set us back another 10 years, I say. Because it didn't better us. It just fucking made us lazy as shit and think of a scheme to get some money. You understand? So that really fucked the economy up more because you're working from home and you're doing certain shit and stealing certain information just to fill in to make an income.
I
And when
ain't
we
gonna
come
hold
out,
you, bro. It might be even worse than that. Cause you gotta think about them kids. The kids who never been around no damn body. The kids who like got snatched out of school and now they don't got no friends or they don't know just like they don't know how to communicate with people. They don't know how to hold conversations. We don't know what that shit gonna do to them later on in life.
oh, well, I
So
always said that.
it might be even worse than that. Cause like you know me, I had a daughter during the shutdown.
Me and you both.
You know what I'm saying she's 3 now, and when we outside now and the niggas is back outside, she's saying hi to everybody.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you got to keep her from waving at just strange ass random person walking past the
Mhm.
car when you getting in the car. So
Yeah.
like you never know what's that. We don't know what the effects of that going to be on them kids until they get to 10, 12, 13 years down the road.
And it hit so hard because again, you went from being in the house, about 8 hours a day through your whole day to being in the house 24/7, bro. So it put a strain on relationship.
A lot of people broke up after them situations
Yeah,
because
because you got to
never getting a break from a partner.
hey, bro, you alter a lot of lives. Like you made people true lives come out when they probably was going to work and cheating on their wife or they was cheating on their husband, right? And now they can't leave out because it's COVID and they on lockdown. The phone hit the lid at the wrong time. You understand? Or it's vice versa, bro. So it's like somebody's going to get caught, and that's what you had going on.
No, I remember my job still was running, bro. I had a paper in my. They had to give us these papers so that if you got stopped by the cops on the street, you could show them that you was an essential worker and that you had to be outside.
Yeah, see, you the blessed one. Though. I'm talking like we talk about celebrities,
Nah,
rappers, ball players.
nah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? No live motherfucker that literally had to shut down. There's no shows. There's no basketball game. None of that. And now the shit they used to do while 82 games was going on, they can't do. And motherfuckers is miserable now. So I'm gonna make you miserable.
Yeah, people, hotels, restaurants, all of them
Yeah.
type jobs. Yeah.
So that's a lot of things that we dealing with that got our kids and the fucking family so fucked up, bro. Because again, we don't know. Like, you gotta remember, we had religion, we had God we can call on. You understand? Like this whole alternative life now took away from all of that. You gotta remember, they had money, PPP loans. You had kids 18 years old getting free money, so nobody want to work. So now they living their best life, but at the same time, the border's open. Now the new people coming who want to work for minimum wage and for nothing. So now we have another smoke screen. You understand? We taking trips, they coming in. We leaving out, they coming in. And this is what we got right now. So we got a lot of shit that we gotta blame ourselves for being motherfucking caboodle and being fucking dumbfounded because why? The smoke screens in front of us.
Yeah, now I know people listening to this is definitely gonna bring up, if you know, like the city and you know how many murders we getting every year, gun laws and all of that type shit. Like that's a whole episode in itself. Is the reason I never even touched on none of that, because that's so much of a deeper conversation than just try to hit it in a couple of minutes and then go to the next thing, because I don't even know what the answers will be to those questions. So if I haven't done homework on a situation, I don't even talk about it. So for those listening, asking that question to themselves or saying it to the, you know what I'm saying, you saying it to yourself listening. That's why I didn't go there. Is that's a whole different situation for us to break down. Um, because how do you even start? Where do you even start? But you know, eventually we'll get there. But like I said though, me and Slee started off in this podcasting world together. Started off, became paid talent and professionals together. Sleaze, talk to the audience a little bit about the podcast so they can know where to find you at on a weekly basis.
On Sundays, we in, the basement, backwood heaven, smoking very, very good, but talking real positive. And like you just said, like our community is messed up right now with this gun thing. It's actually going on 10 years for me for losing my son. And I can tell people, like, once you lose a kid, it's going to make you or break you. And like I said, you see what I'm doing right now, politics, because why? Politics ain't nothing but a politics to get rich. If you like money, you can change your community by what? Follow the money. The money will lead you to the politics. The politicians got the money to help your community. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you again, you can make a change. You gotta want to make that change. Don't wait till you lose your child, though.
Yeah, RP we. Um, let them know the name of the podcast though, where they can follow you, where they can find it and you. You said every Sunday.
All Left podcast, man. You know where we started from, man. You know where you at. It's
New
always
listeners,
family and love.
new listeners every day, B. You know what I'm saying?
You
Always
know?
throw it out there. You never know who's listening. But that was episode 116. Shouts out to my bro, Sleaze. Appreciate you for coming on, bro. We are out.
Peace.